Hello, everybody. Let's start this and start this one. Hopefully, you can hear me. Let's start this other thing. Have to start a bunch of stuff. Start this. Go live. Come on. Come on. Just missing one thing. One thing. Alright. Go live. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. We're officially live on TikTok, on Kick, on YouTube, and on Twitch. I believe I am. Yeah. A few days ago, I made the mistake of not activating some of the stuff here. Let's see. Bam, 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 bam. There you go. There you go. All right. So. And last time I made this painting, which I really enjoy how it turned out. And there's certainly some things that I'll change and modify, but yeah, considering the time limitation I usually put on myself, and I already have, because I don't have much time to work on this during the stream, and a few moments here and there after. Well, complicated. Anyways, let's just start a new sketch. Create. Save current sketch. Just in case. Alright. I'm going to turn off the light because I think it's easier for my eyes. Like, I don't have a glare right on my face. And I had I'm kind of missing, like, I had a blue light, but it got broken, and well, I haven't been able to replace it. Let me deactivate my phone that just decides to send me notifications at the wrong times. Alright, let's get this started. So, I'm running low on battery. I didn't expect that, so I might cut this short. if my tablet starts telling me that it just needs to charge, and I just there you go. So I'm starting with a black background because can I charge it with I don't want to risk charging it with a computer. I don't know, that cable is kind of effed. I'm gonna try, you guys. Let's see. Give me a second. What? No, the cable is too short. Maybe this one? This one doesn't. No, I cannot charge it. Darn it. Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to charge it. Anyways, let's try to work faster then. Okay. Let's make a new layer. Here you go, new layer. And wow. No, wrong color. Wrong color, my friend. Did it do it? Okay. So let's see. I don't know if I want to use the symmetry. Every now and then. Yeah, streaming to 0. Thank you, bot. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining. Bye bye. Alright. Okay. What do I want to do here? Yeah. I don't know how I fixed it, but somehow I fixed the the brush. Like I was getting an issue with the brush that it was like it is not flowing the way I want it. I had to play around with it quite a bit. I gotta say, even though I like have my beef with Adobe, they do have like this software is it's nice. Like it has many brushes that you can play around with. It's really fun to play with. Like this. Give me a second to show what I mean. Advanced. Like this right here, that you can change the nib for the brush, and to have all these options by default, it's really cool, I think. I don't know if you can play around with the spacing. That would be good. Stamp. Yeah, you can. Okay, so this allows you to make textures, which is really cool. Anyway, I'm a huge nerd. I'm a huge nerd. Now I know what I'm going to do. Give me a second. Let me pull up. I have a bunch of characters that I've made in the past. Let me see if I can find my art station. Where's my art station? Come on. Get over here. Okay. He's gonna this would mark kind of the first reference I've ever looked for this. And wait, 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 wait. It's gonna tell me they made a mistake and a bunch of nonsense. There you go. Alright. Okay. So let me go to my profile and just look for this guy right here. Yeah. Just wanted to get the front view for a character I made, because it's really nice to actually have a clear idea as to what I'm going to make. So I made like a, I have to look at my portfolio to know what I'm talking about, but I made a character that is sort of like this kingpin or something. So I'm going to make an illustration of him. I already what is going on? That's too much. Too many slices. Let me dial it down. Why? There's something going on here. Okay, there you go. That's one. That's two. That's too large. So as I mentioned, there's a lot of different factions on this world, or a few factions, and I guess they fight each other, but they also fight the system where they're at. There's multiple stories that play around with this, but I have my own take on it. I don't know. I wonder if anybody is interested in actually seeing my ideas. Like, I know you can enjoy the illustrations, but that's one thing, and the storytelling part is another. It's a completely different ball game, you know. Let's try to make this. I wonder, it would be nice to have like a line. What if I do this? That's what I want. I do like that feature. Yeah, I used a ruler for that. I used a ruler. I didn't for the original design. I just want this to look as mechanic, or artificially made, if it makes sense. Like built. The character has a helmet, so I guess this would be like the first actual full human, or maybe a human with a few enhancements. Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay, buddy? Are you having a dream or something? My dog just... Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. My dog just started barking out of nowhere. Like he's sleeping and it's gonna... Where does it get to? Like to here? Yeah. I'm trying to keep this as accurate as possible because I'm trying to follow my own design for this. Let's see. And I have like this other line here. Hello everyone, welcome to my stream where I paint for you guys during my stream. Okay. What do you want to do here? I don't have a close-up. Come on, man. I made the darn thing. Alright. Oh, okay. So, this actually cuts shorter. Like this cuts up to here. Yeah. And then you have that. And I'm actually going to smudge this. I wonder if it's gonna do it properly. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. No, wrong idea. I just... deactivate this. What is going on? I think my tablet is lagging. Give me a second. Do I have something else open? This and this. Okay. There you go. All good, I think. Is the tablet okay? Are you dying on me? Oh, it's just... And here, there should be like a... This is like flat. Should be flat. Yeah, I see it. Now I know how and why it's so awesome for artists to see their designs in a more elaborate way. It is awesome. Like if you look at the original design I made, it's like the design itself. It's just line work and basic shading, because the focus was the design. It wasn't the the quality of the painting, if it makes sense. So, but this time around, I'm actually giving myself a chance to paint what I want to paint. Okay. Let's go for the shape. So it has 2 rings. Well, it has 3. Nope, that's not it. Oh, because it changes the. Alright, so I have to go for this dude right here. Which one do I want to use? I'm gonna use that one. I think I have to go like that. Wrong. Wrong idea. Let me turn that off. Turn the symmetry off. Wrong placement, my friend. Oh, come on. Down. 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 Wrong placement again. Oh, what? That's good too for me. Just maybe change this a little bit. That's it. And just duplicate that. Copy you. Ugh, fudge. And just whip. That's 2, and I need another one. Yeah, there's certainly some things that I would change on this app, but I cannot complain that much. It's a free app, so like, what can you expect? It's a free app. Like, for what it is, it's pretty good. I cannot complain about it too much. Still have to. I'm gonna try to make a few of this using Krita, and we'll see what I can get here. Because yeah, Krita. I encourage anyone that paints to use that software. It's really nice. Duplicate. No, because I already have that circle. I'm just gonna do that and whap. But here's the thing, I need a few more. usually don't go for something so technical, but like I feel this needs to be specific because I already have the design. If it was just me making something up, it's a different story. I guess I allow myself to experiment more when I'm doing that. Alright, move it. And this one's smaller, so there you go, and just and let's duplicate that, duplicate and move it around. Come on, here you go. Go. Alright. That's good. Now the fun part begins. What the fudge? Alright, just gonna start merging all this nonsense. Merge. 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 I'm not gonna merge all, just gonna merge the circles. Alright. So now I have them all together. Cool. It has some details here and there, but I'm happy with how that looks. Let's go back to my friend over here. And need to, because I cannot mask, I'm going to do this way. What is going on? There's something. What? Why is the flow so off? Advanced temp, rotation, scale, pressure. Opacity with heavy pressure. There you go. That's it. Let's just go for that. What? There you go. That's it. That's it. And you want to have that build up. Yeah. Oh. I wonder if, can you lock it? No, I cannot lock it. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, I can do that, and I can do this. Let me make that smaller. This is kind of a complex object. It could have made my life easier. You know something funny about this character? That he kind of reminds me of a freaking character from Invincible, and yeah, I made this before that at least appear on the like animated show. I didn't know about it before that. Uh, Anyways, trying to figure out the geometry here, because if I turn that off, I'm going to have to turn it off and maybe select it. Can you, like, it would be really cool if you could, like, select. Let me just try this. No, I don't like it. I don't like it, and I don't trust it either. Alright, so this one should have some light on it. Let me just lift this up. I'm going to play around with this a little bit further after. Yeah. Cool. Alright. So, well, with that said, not too shabby, my friend, not too shabby. Let me just. And yeah, I mentioned all this stuff. Oh, because I can do this now. Stay there. That's too close to the edge. Oh, fudge. Come on. I don't like that it does like half and half of, like, half the brush on one side, half the brush on the other side. Like, this is a terrible way to erase. Oh, come on, man. I don't like that, but I just wanted that clean edge. You did too much here. Fudge. Alright, there you go. Yes, erase that. Erasing that. I think let me turn this off, because then I start messing around with the round thing, and I don't want to do that. goes up to there, and this is like a whole object. Actually, it would probably be easier to paint it rather than trying to do this, but uh, I don't care. I'm painting it just out of spite, you know. Are these lines? No, these are part of this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I guess this should be flat. Okay. Yeah. And I'm just gonna merge this. Like, I really like that this has this feature where you can, well, the feature, this brush, this kind of as much tool. It doesn't work all that great all the time. Every now and then it decides to like do whatever it wants to do, and it's annoying. But with that said, it's one of it's like the part of the Pirates of the Caribbean where Jack Sparrow is complaining about the sand, and Calypso tells him, if you don't want it, give it back. Same idea. Like, no, I'm good. I'll keep it. I'll stay with that. So, yeah, that's that. Did anybody type something? I'm curious because I wasn't looking if you said something. There you go, there you go, there you go. Now I am on the chat. Anyway. Hola, Bautista. How are you? Been a long time. I don't know if you ever joined my stream before, but sorry that I didn't see your message. It didn't appear on my screen, so now you should be able to see it. Let me make that larger, and it's just, what is this? Nope, wrong thing, wrong tool, my friend. This goes there. What? There you go. That's what I was looking. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. Yeah. I already know what I'm gonna use for the music for this freaking thing. Some sort of like Daft Punk type music, Tron, something. Doom 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 doom. Yeah. I like this one. I like it. Right. So, another feature about this character is that he has sort of like this body armor. Sneaky dude, but yeah, he has a body armor. Sneaky. Control C version of this app. Where's my freaking? How am I going to do this? The thing is, it at times it can be a bit of a challenge to think of the order of operations. Like the way you paint something can affect the result, if it makes sense. So I'm trying to think of ways of working on that without hindering the painting, if it makes any sense. And he also has another feature, but I'm not going to be able to showcase that fully here because the frame it doesn't work for that. Alright, so now let's modify what needs to be modified here. It's just, I think I can do without this. Erase. No, I don't like that eraser. I don't like it. Doesn't work for me. He does have like a. I went too far. It just needs to be like that much, and that's it. That's about it. And he has another feature, as I mentioned. Let's go for it. Let's pick this color right here and just as I said, he has sort of like this armor, but it's not fully symmetrical. Well, I could make it symmetrical because it adapts to him. I don't know. Looking at this live. Alright, so there you go. That's one of the things. That's one of the sides, and let's make that smaller. Let's just I'm going to try to lighten this, make this larger. Does it go there? I think the position is wrong, so it should be like there you go. There you go. And I want to modify something here also. That would be this. It's just and I need to make this lighter, and I need to make that lighter. Right. Yes. Oh, So a lot of the character in this case comes from the helmet that he has. That it's a double purpose. It helps him like filter air, and it also has like gives him protection. Another thing I don't think I added here, and I'm going to add it, is this. Yeah. He does have like this sort of hose that kind of goes to a device he has on his back. It helps him with the air filtering, so that would be like a hindrance for him. Even though, well, this character, I don't think he likes showing that he has anything against him. Alright. So yeah, I don't get to show the full extent of his armor. What am I doing? No, it's on the top layer. That's it. That was the issue. That was the issue I was having. That's it. Let's go and do that. And the other thing, I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I'd like to do it. By the way, do you prefer me paint with this or with, I think it's better like this. This is better to actually see what the heck I'm doing. And with that said, it can be a pain at times for me. So I cannot change the tools from here, can I? Nope. So I need this. I need to turn that off. Let's go for this. And let's think that one. I think I'm going to add another layer because I don't want to mess up what I already have. Let's go back, and the other thing he has is that because he's a silly character in some ways, he has a sort of this cloak, or I'm just gonna say cloak for the sake of argument. So I can actually add this here. That can work there. Mind it. this. And that's it. Yeah. Here you go. Thank you for the like. I don't know who hit like, but I appreciate it. Means a lot. And let's just go for this. Actually, I don't want to. Bow and just do this. And now I can see my mistakes. And now I can erase my mistakes. Wrong brush, dummy. Was that a mistake? Was that a mistake fixing the mistake I already made the mistake about? That was another mistake. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah. That's a little bit better. Let's try to make it more stylistically pleasing. Ding 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 ding. And I also wanted to have sort of like this weight, like objects. Unusual thing that happens is that you paint something and it looks weightless. It looks like it doesn't uh, translate the what you. For instance, recently I was painting another portrait where the character was like pulling the corners of his mouth. So if you don't get that correctly, the contact points don't work properly. I think I did kind of a decent job, but it could definitely be better. I'm not fully happy with how it turned out, but it's like pick your battles. At times you can do something that you're proud of, and at times you just have to like, okay, this is already past the point of caring, if it makes sense. I don't know if what I'm saying makes any sense. I'm tired, you guys. I I go live Mondays through Thursdays around this time. I wake up early. And we have a toddler, so I'm tired. I'm always tired. Like, what's your secret? I'm always tired. Yeah, I'm always tired. I guess I've been tired ever since I started studying illustration. Ever since it all started during school. I think that would be college, bachelor. What would that be the equivalent of? Because it's I'm actually curious about that. What would be the equivalent? What am I doing there? Let's go for this and whoop, 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 whoop. And that's a mistake that I don't particularly want. Nor that. What the fudge? That's not what I chose. I was playing around with this. Okay. What do I want to add here? I do want to have like let me just lock. At least you can lock the opacity. What the heck? Oh, just throw it back a little bit so it looks like it's falling back. Alright, I have something there. Now that I have that, let's go for it. This guy right here. It's too perfect. And he has definitely seen some action, so I want to reflect that. How do I reflect that? Well, I want to paint it over just in case I don't like it. What is it? See what I mean? Oh my goodness. Probably the brush is like, yeah, it's probably too heavy. It's trying to fight me because of screen recording. 21%. I'm surprised. Still alive. So, something that always brings reality into something you're painting is scratches. Everything you see, if it's been used, has scratches on it. Even if they're micro, there's gonna be some scratching. So that's what I'm trying to represent here. The wear and tear. That's what makes movie props and a bunch of stuff that you see in media look realistic, even though a lot of the times it's like foam or something random like that. And because closing in on the details, I can take them into account and just fix what needs to be fixed and let be what needs to be. Does it make sense? So one of the advantages that he has is that this like this is a camera, like he has night vision, heat vision, and I would say with all that we know now, some artificial intelligence that can help him with anybody that he has to deal with, if it makes sense. So the other thing is that this kind of thing tells a story. Hello, how are you? How have you been doing? Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Right, there you go. I actually want to exaggerate even more because I want to make some of the stuff more visible. So it has sort of like this Mandalorian type aspect to it. Oh, that's awesome. Like just waking up from your sleep. That's I wish I could say that. Like sleep? What do you mean? People sleep? Do regular people sleep? What is that? Yeah, that's what really adds character to something like this. The micro scratches. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, representing objects that tell a story. I don't know if you follow like Adam Savage. He is, well, everybody knows who he is. If you don't, that like you live under a rock probably. Uh, but he was he worked as a prop maker a bunch of years for ILM and different clients. So, oh, see, that's what happens when I don't see what the heck I'm doing. The other thing is subtlety. You don't need to make like super exaggerated things, and like this might be actually too much. I might dial it back a little bit, but so far I like it. So as I said, because it's kind of like a armor, it is an armor. I want to add that character to it. And let's lift that up a little bit. Just make this larger. No, wrong brush. You dummy. So once I establish, I've talked about this, but once you have the overall shape, what I'm the reason I'm choosing the colors this way is because I'm just working with values. So in this case, if I want to lift this part up, I just have to choose this color, just go a little bit above and terms of the value, and then I can do something that looks kind of subtle, if it makes sense. And if I want, I can lock the layer so it doesn't paint what I don't want to paint. So yep, kind of like a rudimentary mask, which I don't know why this doesn't have a mask. I wish it had a mask. That'd be awesome. Apparently it doesn't have a mask option. Nobody has answered me. I haven't googled it. I have to google that to see if there's something there to be said. I already messed up. I messed up. You guys. That ain't no good. Yeah. How do I want to do this? How? Well, I already did this, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. But now I have another problem. It's kind of what I needed, but it's not gonna work out the way I expected to. It's really not. Because it's metal, you want to think about, do you want it to be chrome? Do you want to be like metal can you can get as many kinds of finishes as you possibly can get it painted. So there's many ways to skin a cat, as the say goes. I think that's the say. I'm terrible with that, but I hope that makes sense to some. May not for some as well. So anyways, it's add another layer. I'm adding layers like crazy. There you go. And that allows me to see the mistakes. And now I go here, and now I delete that. Let's clean that up. And where is this from? That's you. Okay. There you go. Not too shabby, not too shabby. It doesn't look as sharp as my freaking original design, but that's because it's a different. It's way different to do just line art and design in opposition to making something like this, which has its own set of challenges and difficulties. I would like to make this look like it was machine, but at the same time I am not a machine, and FAI, like, it's just trying to take all the people that they deem not not valuable uh, out of the equation. So yeah, I'm not gonna support that sort of nonsense. And so I do want to make it so that it looks painted, uh, even if, like, the only reason that you would want something to look like absolutely perfect, and even then it has like this grotesque aspect to it, is with let's just do this, is with hyperrealism. With hyperrealism, you actually want the thing to look exactly like what you are painting. Like, that's the whole point of it. But the hyper part is that it gets to a point that it looks a little bit grotesque, and that's where the the real the real deal is. Well, at least that's my understanding. Well, maybe someone is gonna watch this and go, what is he talking about? He doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, sure. I'm not an art historian or anything. I'm just an artist trying to make it, emphasis on trying. Oftentimes not succeeding, but trying. I wake up and I try. I go to bed, and the next day, rinse, repeat. And you do that until the day you leave this earth. So that's what I'm going to do. What is this? Why this is having a limitation? Why? Oh, because it's like 2 levels before. That's the way. Oh, I forgot that this has. So my idea for this, like, shoulder protection is that it has sort of like it folds into itself, similarly to what happens with, like, medieval armor, if you know what I mean. The thing is, let me just. Come on. No. Wrong. That was wrong. Come on, come on. This looks terrible. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know if it's just me, but at times painting, and if it's when it's working, oh, this is awesome. When it's not working, it's like enduring torture. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, what the heck is this? Why does this look this way? The brain not braining? No, 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 no. Just gonna take this color and just gonna do this. That's what I needed, and I was such a dummy. Looks too funky. I don't like it. Come on, come on. Say yes. Say yes. You just have to take your time. I tend to be too impatient. That's part of the reason why I want to finish the paintings within a limited time. Like, I don't want to spend too much time with something that might not work. Oh my goodness. That's that. Half an hour and freaking knob. It's an important knob, you guys. What? You dummy. Come on, you gotta just go for that. Just go for that. Yeah, just go for a little bit more. Nope, no, 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 no. We don't like that. We don't like that. Come on. You know what? That's good enough. I'm going to just paint over it. As I said, brain not braining. Come on. Yeah. I'll make it easy on myself. Multiply. Yeah. With the magic of multiply. Behold! The multiply! And now I have to deal with this. Darn it. Maybe you can help. Yeah, you can help. You can definitely help. That's it. That's it. Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Come on. Come on. There you go. Let's cooperate, my friend. Come on. Bunch of shadows. Wrong shadow. Right shadow. That's the right shadow. Yeah. Okay. There you go. What about you? And what about this? That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay. Now, weirdly enough, I do want to. You're gonna laugh. Ah, this. This is. Make it smaller. Come on. And actually, this whole thing is to be lighter. Like to there, it's good. I think to there is good enough. And do I want to add a little bit to this? I could paint it here. No, different layer. Different layer. Do I want to bring attention to that? Well, it's a different color, so might as well. Color, tone, however you want to call it. Value. It has volume. So, come on. And now that I have all that, this one's that shadow. This one, I want to paint it over. Yeah, I want to paint it over. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Now that I have that, yeah, this is the most fun part of the entire freaking painting. Oh yeah. If there's something fun about painting metal, is the reflections and the shine. This is not the best representation of that, with that said. I do this, but I really want to actually do something more like this. And make that smaller. Just no, 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 no. Imagine this with acrylic. Oh, that would be freaking awesome. Acrylic painting with this sort of a bliss. So that's why if you are learning, I would definitely learn the ropes of the basic stuff and traditional stuff. It helps, like you know how paint behaves in the real world. It can help you with this. With that said, it's a learning curve because digital painting can be a pain in the rear to deal with at times as well. Like for example, that I want to make this look that way, so I just leave it at that. I'll make this really small, like that, so and I want to add volume where it makes sense, you know. And now I decided to choose another layer. I'm painting on the wrong layer, am I? I'm painting on the wrong freaking layer. Am I? I'm curious. No, I'm good. Cool. Alright. That's awesome to know. Just get out of this. The reality is that one of the things that made me want to pursue this career before I knew that AI was gonna try and get us all on the street was definitely Star Wars. Star Wars is a freaking masterpiece of media and in all aspects. And because the scratches have also volume, you will have certain moments where the light is being trapped. That's too much. It needs to be even smaller than that. Subtlety can make or break your painting, depending on what you want to do. Maybe at times you just want to smash it and I was painting on the wrong layer. Yeah, I was. Darn it, stop messing with me. Right layer. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I wish I could lock the layers that I don't want to be painting on. Pop. but then I cannot see. This is absurd. This is the kind of stuff that's why this app it's called Sketchbook, because it's supposed to be a sketchbook. I'm using it for full painting and full digital painting. It's not for that purpose. I'm just thinking out loud with that. You don't need to do it for every single thing. You just need to do it every now and then, and it adds something, you know? It adds a little bit of character to the piece. That's what you want. And now that I have that, and I guess I want to add here too. There's nowhere that to like that. And where's the size thing? Here. Here. Too much. People, come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch. What are we doing? Bye bye. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. It's also kind of a walk in the park, because I already have the design down, you know. And I also want to add here. Up. Let's go back, and it should have like a little thing of light there. Let's go. That one actually goes forward. Darn it. Okay. Doesn't fully make sense. I want to add more stuff, and I will add more stuff. I will. Yes. Nope. I will add more stuff, but that ain't it. Come on, sleepy. First off, there you go. And now that I have that. Let's go. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, now, no, I actually want to use this one. Wrong color. Right idea, wrong color. See what I'm making in a bit. Uh-uh, uh-uh. Okay. Let's see if it works. That's more like it. But at the same time, I need to lower the opacity on it. And I also need to do this. That's important. Important. Really important. I want to blend this. What a great moment to save. But I do really like that it saves for you. That's actually kind of awesome. Like an autosave every 15 minutes is perfect. Hey, by the way, I just saved your file. Like that's, you wanna make AI? That's the kind of AI we need more of. Things that actually help you out when you need them to. That's freaking awesome. Not freaking nonsense all the time. Dang. Sound like an old grumpy guy, which I've always been grumpy. Now I'm the added thing is that I'm old. Well, maybe to some, maybe to the youngsters watching this, potential youngsters. I don't know. Could be older people here, but yeah. What do you think about that? Better? See what I was trying to do there? Like add a little bit more volume to a helmet. I'd like to make the same thing for this lower part, but now I don't know if I want to. Let's do that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. this painted. That's, that's too much. Too many slices. Too many slices. Wait. Sorry that. Just the blending to soft light. And where are my... Oh, here. Okay. So I do want to block this a little bit and just play around with this a little bit more. Let's play with the glow. Shoot. No, I think I'm messing it up. Am I? I don't know. It has this thing to it. No, I like the way it was before. Before I started messing it up. Okay. And what I'm going to do, that I do want to do, is blend this if I can. Easier said than done because of the positioning of this. Whoop. It works perfectly after you figure out what the heck it does. With all that said, I might actually want to erase a little bit of it because it's like too overpowering. That's better. And the other thing is, go for this. It has a glow there, and it should have a glow here. And let's just lower that and add come on, it needs to be smaller so I don't run into issues there. That's so annoying when that happens. What? got that wrong. That's a little bit better. Whop. There you go. And I need to do the same for this. Whop. The sound really helps. Whop. Run. Whop. Eh, whop. Darn it. Yeah, I missed that one, but my subconscious had me on the right lane. There you go. That's it. Okay. Now, let's see. Already 1 hour. I've been painting for an hour and 30 minutes. Jesus. What the heck? That wasn't the idea. Uh, Not even close. Talk about uh, losing yourself in your work. Uh, that's you. Okay. That's you. So I need to play around with you. Wrong layer. No. Is it you? No, it's you. The other one that just turn that off. Because the thing is, my hand, when it's on top of this, decides to select a different layer, and that can be a pain to deal with after the fact. I'm actually missing the best part about this painting. It's a glow. Yeah. Okay. I don't like how this one. There's something about that brush that sometimes decides to work like so, and sometimes decides to mess with you, which is a pain to deal with. Come on. I think that's better. I can erase it if I don't like it. Alright, so I have all that. I'm going to add some glows and probably start to finish this stream. Start to finish. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Not making any sense. What? There you go. See what I'm talking about? Like it keeps on selecting the wrong freaking layer. Come on. No. Too many slices. Here we go. Okay. Right. So I get a new one. On top of any other layer, it just that's shit. What? And actually, the other thing is this one is to set to glow. That's it. It needs to glow. Smaller. Man. doesn't do anything. So I have to go like full on. Oh, it does. Oh, cool. It does do. That's a little bit better. Yeah. Bow, bow, bow. Dun, 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 dun. Bow, bow, bow. Actually, think of it. This, that's a different part. Here's the glow for that. Where's the other glow? Is it here? No. You are the. Okay. Where they don't want to add that. I want to add it on top of that. Probably. Too much. Too much. Is it too much? I say no, it isn't. Isildur, throw it in the fire. No, it is mine. I said I'm a nerd, so I don't know what you guys were expecting joining my stream, but yeah, here's some nerd stuff, for sure. curious. Do you think it looks better with like more chrome or less chrome? Let me know. I'd like to know your honest opinions. Well, this is 2 hours in, so I think I'm almost about to finish with this. I want to add here. Nah, that's too much. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't really like it. I would though. I wouldn't mind like, you know, yeah, some of this. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I do prefer this. And just bow, chicka bow, chicka wow wow. Too tired. Did I just paint it on the wrong layer? you like, you know what pisses an artist off? Painting the wrong layer. Hopefully it didn't, but probably. Who knows? Too much. Too many slices. Come on, come on. Go back. Go back. Whoopsh. Chill. This doesn't actually make much sense. But did I remember how to paint all of a sudden? Oh my Jesus. Like one brush stroke, you think you can paint the next one. Like, oh no, I take it back. I take it back. I mean it. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's not hyper realism. It's not nothing like that. But it has this Mandalorian vibe that I like. Okay, okay. So just to finish it off, let's actually. I really like this sort of brush to paint cloth. It's really fun. Really fun to paint with this uh, cloth-like objects when it works properly. Not when you mess up. Come on. Yeah, it looks too. God darn it. If it looks too. I really don't like that freaking. At times it works for you, and the next moment works against you like 100%. That's way better. Like why is that? Can I actually change this? Can I? No. Maybe. Is that wishful thinking for me? Am I painting on the right layer? Did I extend it? There you have it. That's all I wanted. Just is to soften the brush stroke I made. Just yeah, just something there to tell the story, or to explain that there's something there to pay attention to, and that is catching light. With all that said, let's do the final touches on this, and I think we're good. I want to, yeah, just add another one. Boom, 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 boom. What is going on with this eraser? Texture. Oh, nice. Opacity, size, size. No, that's not. Flow, that's not either. Roundness, rotation, I don't care about that. I care about this, and for whatever reason, it's not freaking doing it. Yeah, that's at least that one's better. But it's so freaking extreme. Let's make it super soft, and on the advanced I'm going to turn off the texture. That's it. No, 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 no. Hey, not the best idea here. Yeah, I don't like it. I would prefer being able to actually see what it did. Overlay. The other thing, can I? No. Blending mode. Soft light, hard light. Let's see how it looks. Horrible. Horrendous. Color burn. Horrendous. Multiply. That's a usual. That might be a little bit better. Is it a little bit better? Huh. Okay. Maybe. It's not doing much. But I did want it to have something there, and I might actually also lower this. Store powering. It makes the details go away. I do want to add something here, and maybe I will. I feel. Okay. Imagine them like standing in front of a freaking building or something. How do I want to do this? I want to erase this. Now you know what I'm going to do. To make another layer, you're just gonna select. It's actually giving sort of the. I have to do it. If I don't do it, it's gonna look. It looks too weird. Let's do this simple. I'm already doing this. At, it's already too late. 2 hours in. With all that said, I don't want that level of. Come on. You can do it. There you go. I could have left that there as a freaking reflection. You dummy. For nothing, because I'll probably freaking do this anyway. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay. What? Too many slices. Do I want that on the painting? I don't mind that. I think I wanna leave it at this. No, looks better with that flow. Because we're already doing all this freaking nonsense. Let's make some more nonsense. Come on. Thanks for the like, I appreciate it. Means a lot. I'm painting on the wrong layer. Yay! Isn't that fun. Anyway, at this point, it doesn't really matter. All it matters is getting the point across, which I guess I forgot. But by now, I forgot. What was the point? No, echoes from the future is what I've been painting. So that's pretty much what I have for today. And I want to add more. I might add some stuff tomorrow, but with all that said, I'm good. Today, I'm good with this. Okay, do I want to sign with this color? Wrong layer. Make a new layer, you dummy. Alright. Okay. Well, if you decided to join my stream, I really appreciate you being here. I'm done for the day. So that's that. Just gonna stop this recording. My poor tablet has been fighting for its life. Yeah. Thanks for joining my stream. I really appreciate it. Means a lot. I try to go live Mondays through Thursdays, so today is the last stream of the week. I'll be back Monday if everything's good. Yeah, let me look for my music. I have an illustrated deck of cards that you can find on my website, Cartas a Venezuela, if you want to check that out. I have a Redbubble shop and some phone backgrounds that you can also find on my website. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye.